Wow. Hey guys, welcome back to CCTV.
Number
60.
56, 55.
Is that true?
That's close.
That's close. That's pretty good.
That's a lot of them, wow.
That's a lot.
That's more than a year, right?
That is more than a year.
Every 2 weeks, 50 something,
year and a half.
how many weeks? Like 50 something weeks, so yeah. Yeah, it's a lot, man.
Hard to say. Today, live from Matt's house, as promised in the last episode. Matt's kitchen.
I forgot that we were gonna do that, by the way.
I know.
You reminded me. I was like, why are we going to Matt's house?
You say things and then you forget about it. Meanwhile, I make sure, just follow through for you.
All right.
Aren't you happy that you're
We have a special guest.
We have two
You
special
want to
guests.
introduce yourself?
The empty space in between two boys.
I was pointing to this guy.
We're close enough. This is enough.
He said for framing, we shouldn't touch.
We have with us YouTube entrepreneurs and channel owners, talent, extravaneers.
Extravaneers. That's a word.
That's the part where you guys talk about what you do.
I work for Cow Chop. It's your company, so I thought you
I'm
would
saying
know
it's
that.
my company. Right?
It's your guys'
CEO,
company.
right? I never want to feel like a boss, you know. I want to be a friend. I make Brett look like the boss, so everyone hates him. And then end of the day, you know.
That's kind of
You
smart.
actually really did that.
I get
one
away
day.
with,
You actually literally did that.
What's
You
that?
made everybody hate me one day.
What are you drinking out of there?
Brewmate, one of our sponsors today.
Wow.
What?
One of our sponsors today.
He has one
That's
too.
pretty sick.
Yeah.
I've been sick. You got me sick. Don't actually drink out of it. It's my Denny's tea, dude. It's actually for me because I'm dehydrated.
Ugh, is it? It's just like water.
Yeah, because
The cup is cool though.
It's mostly water when I pour it in.
Maybe we can get you guys some Brewmate cups.
Is it like just keeps your cup cold?
Or warm. Hot.
Scared the shit out of me just now, for real.
I'm really into Brewmate, guys. Whoa. Yeah, it doesn't make my hand cold. Inside this is ice water.
Yeah, I felt it on my lips.
It wasn't cold on the outside, yeah.
The drink
was cold on the
cold
inside.
though. It was cold.
It was cold. But hey, we're not doing the ad read yet.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
More on that later.
Hey, what's that underwear? I was like, me undies?
Okay, more on that later.
later.
Cool. Great. Jacob, we haven't had you on this podcast.
I haven't been in a lot for 10 months.
Yeah.
He's
that's
timed
true.
it. He's like,
They should know the
10
exact
months.
amount of time.
I double checked today.
Really?
I got nervous. I
What
wanted to
instigated
prepare.
that?
I wanted to prepare out for the podcast if they had questions.
We have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions.
Okay.
Okay. Also, you went on the wrong side before that, so I don't think it's been 10 months.
10 months without regular appearance, I have to say.
Wow. It's a long ass time, dude.
Appreciate you doing your research.
I want to be prepared.
This is coming from one person.
Why is your lip quivering?
These two. Just frame it on these two.
Is your lip
He's
quivering?
nervous and you're just like asking casual questions.
What I'm actually referencing right now, well, I'm getting distracted by the fact that there's like, is something happening upstairs? Should we talk about that? Okay.
CPS is taking some meth head kids or whatever.
Meth, like the kids are doing meth?
Or the parents are...
Also, can they hear us? Can CPS hear us?
What are they going to be like? Oh, this podcast is talking about us.
Like, what the fuck? They're
I think it's just the kids being taken away stuff.
So there's
There's back door and they take him out the front door. Yeah, we're at Matt's house.
Sorry,
This is why
yeah.
you miss things.
no, there's actively we believe children being taken away upstairs.
But by
whatever
the
reason.
authorities. It's
That's not a
they're just
meme. Like,
being
that's
taken.
real.
By
It's
Child
reality.
Protective Services. Matt says
Right.
he's pretty sure.
Yeah, and it does sound like it.
Is
There's
it a
lot
good
of-
thing though, Matt?
What?
It's a good thing,
Yeah,
I
it's a
mean?
good thing.
Okay,
Why
that's
hasn't
a
there
good
been a
thing.
show on something like that? They've done the shows where they take away people's property and they repossess cars. I want to see like
A show where they put children on camera in the worst day of their lives
Yeah.
if they're separated from their parents.
You want to see a
Hey.
Pawn Stars version of CPS? It's like...
where they come, they're like, we got an active call here about domestic abuse or something, and they come in and they kind of, what's up, kids, and they talk to them. I mean, that'd be a good show. I'm just saying, guys,
I think if the kids were getting stressed out upstairs, if they could come down and see the watermelon kitchen, it'd be like a nice whimsical moment.
I really like that kitchen.
just-
I
distract them
like
and see
Matt's house. It's got a nice feel to it. Like I feel like I could chill here, like chill vibes. Like
nice.
you down to chill, Matt?
Yeah.
I'm down to chill too. I mean, it's your house, so I don't see why you. Cool. So let's just get right into the biggest news. I was gonna say a joke here. I can't think of any. Shut the fuck up for a second. Hold on. There was no collusion. Or was there collusion?
Politics are awesome, and people love talking about it.
We'll find out next time. No, you guys are here together in unison to announce that you're leaving.
We're not leaving.
You're not leaving.
We're not leaving.
Okay.
That's something that people are confused
Do you
about.
want me to?
Of course, I want you to be here.
Oh, that's tough grip. Brother.
Are you tense? You're
I'm
very tense.
Scared.
Why?
I want you to be here. I don't want you to leave.
We're not leaving. We're not leaving. Yes, we have started our own channel. We're going to be uploading on there pretty soon, but we're still a part of Couch Up. We're not like
Still part of Couch Up.
we're not leaving.
Okay.
There's been a lot of very creative memes about it. That's for sure.
Creative.
Yeah,
I don't know
a lot of creative memes. People repeating the same thing over and over again.
Because J and A once left a C, and it's happened again.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
and everybody thinks they're creative for writing that out.
It's just the community takes things too seriously.
Truly. Yeah.
It's just a YouTube channel. It's just fun videos. It doesn't have to be, business and all that. Something I want to do.
Are you saying we're too businessy?
No, you
No,
run a business,
Okay.
but I'm not running a business. I'm just making fun.
Because one of the points that we had about the old company was that it was too much of a business. We had left that company because it got too busy.
But I'm not leaving your company. This is something this whole operation is just something that we wanted to do.
It's an operation.
For creativity's sake,
Outlet.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
It's not like a...
Hey, I'm a full supporter of what you guys do.
I know.
You know
I
that.
just think people take YouTube too seriously sometimes.
Okay.
It's just funny videos.
You want to break the standards a little bit, break the boundaries. So you're looking to put the. I hear so much going on. How do you sleep here, Matt?
Hard.
He's
like-
Tempur-Pedic as
Is that a dog being taken away?
Chihuahua
now?
being
The
strangled.
dog is also being dragged away.
Oh no.
the dog's being taken by CPS.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. So if people didn't know, you guys announced your new channel together recently, and then you're saying the Reddit was taking things not too far. Reddit's great. We've talked it. I don't want a Reddit war again, guys. Please stop putting Reddit stuff out there. We love Reddit. Okay. Everyone here loves Reddit.
Somebody started a Reddit for us. That we
Already, you have
Yeah.
on Reddit already.
that we didn't like. I had no prior.
What's like the hot and trending
Very few.
Offcanny subreddit?
There's a bunch of text posts. People were like, "The cycle continues." Awesome style. It's like, bro,
Do you
That's
like
just
that?
kind of what it is.
Does that bother you?
it's just corny. I don't know. People take stuff too seriously. That's the biggest thing. It's just fun videos. It doesn't have to be this huge dramatic thing.
Some might say that you're contrarian for saying something like that.
Contrary?
Yeah.
Why?
Like you're like. You have a sponsor or something here? I didn't know.
Let's take a moment. Let this conversation reset itself, and thank our sponsor, Brewmate.
Wow, Brewmate. Tell us more about that, Brett.
I'd love to. When founder Dylan Jacob turned 21, he quickly discovered that warm alcohol sucks. So he created Brewmate, the fastest growing drinkware brand in the world. The mission at Brewmate is to create the perfect drinking experience by ensuring every sip of your favorite adult beverage is just as refreshing as the first, no matter where life takes you. Their diverse product line ensures a perfect match for everyone, from insulated coolers for slim and craft cans, unbreakable nosing glasses, and insulated canteens that keep a full bottle of wine at the perfect temperature for over 24 hours. Here we have the, what is this? This is it's like a pint glass, essentially. Now, I don't have an alcoholic beverage in mine, but I would like to note again that, you can pour water out of it, but I didn't know. It's nice and warm in my hand. It's not freezing my hand. And if you have a hot drink, it's not gonna be burning your hand. It keeps it nice and preserved. Now we also have over here a nosing glass. Do you know what a nosing glass is for?
A nosing glass?
I bet Jacob knows.
What was a nosing glass?
Why would I know?
You strike me as a person who's been around. I invite you to dinner, you might show up with like a nice bottle of wine, and you know what the nosing glass is for.
I don't. Oh, is it when you put it in the? Okay.
See, you know what's up. Yeah. Well, look at this. I chose, there's a lot of different designs, but we really went with these wood-looking ones because I think these are pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I like that.
I know there's a special glass for sniffing wine.
I think you get like whiskey. What does this say? Highlights the complexity of fine whiskey. Superior aeration, aroma enhancement, and construction. And 20 times better temperature retention compared to a normal glass. And it's shatterproof. Didn't break.
The floor is gonna break before the cup.
That's right. They look like they're made of the same material. Well, unlike other brands that only cater to the outdoorsman or outdoor fanatic, BrewMate has a stylish solution for everyone. With over 30 color options to choose from, including matte, glossy, and glitter finishes to match your drink of choice, style, and personality. Their BevGuard technology ensures there is never a metallic aftertaste. BrewMate products are all glass-free, zone-friendly, and don't require any ice to keep your beverages at the perfect temperature. I didn't need to put ice in there, but I thought it'd be fun. You can pour it, put it in your bag, go wherever you'd like without lugging around an inconvenient, heavy cooler or ice. Great for keeping alcohol cold, but amazing at keeping things warm as well. So you can use it for coffee, tea in the mornings, and in the night with a nice cold one. Right now, BrewMate is giving our listeners a special discount of 15% off your first order when you go to brewmate.com and use our code CCTV. That's 15% off when you use our code CCTV at brewmate.com. Don't let summer heat ruin your drink. Go to brewmate.com and beat the heat this summer. Thank you, BrewMate. It's nice to have something to drink out of.
That's a new sponsor, no?
It's a new sponsor. It's a first timer. I gotta say, I'm impressed with how it's performing with my beverage on this episode. So thank you, BrewMate, for sponsoring our little podcast. And now, back to the awkward conversations.
I got sick this weekend. Very sick. Yeah, I was in bed. It was almost 4 days.
I got a little sick too.
Did you just change the topic? This is where you're going now?
This is still...
This is looping back.
It's gonna loop back.
Okay. Oh, is this about why you got sick?
Yeah, this is about why I got sick. Alex, you said you got sick a little bit.
Yeah, it didn't progress more than a sore throat and a bit of a cough, but...
Lindsay got sick as well.
Lindsay got sick.
Yeah, something going around.
And I have a pretty good idea where it came from.
Air's crazy out here, man.
You know how awful it is to be sick with a cold in like 70-degree perfect weather?
No.
You wouldn't know that?
Nope.
Your body was failing.
You wouldn't know that as someone that got everyone else sick?
Your body was literally failing.
I had responsibilities and I wanted to see them through. And I didn't think
What's that
ahead
like?
of time.
What's that?
Following
Responsibilities?
through on your responsibilities.
That's funny self-referential humor for all the fans.
I guess I just want you guys to talk about your plans. You said you're just gonna make a funny YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Call Offcanny. You're gonna do some uploads here and there.
Pretty much.
Do you have like a schedule, anything like that?
No.
Do you help with management or
Nope.
organization, things
Nope.
of that nature?
Yeah, how do I start an
handle
LLC?
budget?
I'll help you do that. You want to start an
I need to
LLC?
start doing that.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
have to start an LLC.
Yeah.
I quit.
The whole thing. Thing sort of came about. Like we thought about it for a while. Like even before James had left, it was always on our heads like that we wanted to start a channel together. We always wanted to do something just on the side for fun. Still is that. It is still just for fun as of now. But like I think the point where it seemed like, okay, we really should get on this 100%, like actually do some of this, is when James left. We're like, okay, you guys gave us the ultimatum. You said like, okay, potentially the channel may not continue after beyond this year. And he said, well, like once the channel's done, it'd be good to have something we can fall back on, and something in the same vein of what we're doing now because we enjoy doing it. So we decided to get started on it pretty much as soon as we could. So in the off chance of wherever things go here, that we already have it kind of sort of established and all that. But it was something we wanted to do anyways. It was something we're going to do for like a while now. We probably, a couple months at least we talked about it.
I feel like we talked about it in like December of 2018.
Even then, yeah.
So that was a while ago.
Yeah.
So
and like we alluded to it here and there with like his streams and stuff that we did. It would just like be kind of coy with it, be like, we should start a channel together, and like.
Is it gaming like co-op on the couch type of stuff? No.
See, that's another thing that people make comparisons to. Like on the surface value, they're like, it's just like it's another couch shop, it's another creatures, and it's like, but we don't plan on doing gaming content. I think.
What about like the PAX video? Is that more of like what you guys?
That's sort of in the vein, maybe a little bit. The thing is, we don't even have an established style yet in terms of like or even format for what we want to do. It's just we have ideas that sound fun for us to do in theory, and it could be just anything ranging from going somewhere and just doing something versus like something a little bit more structured.
What's the point of having like the channel without like, you know, an idea of what kind of like style or
I mean,
that type of stuff?
it's sort of like, I don't know, conceptually a lot of things, we have like a direction we want to head with it, and stylistically it's just going to come sort of naturally. I'm going to be responsible for a lot of the creative direction of things by nature of like me being the editor. So like the way it'll come together, we'll have like a consistent style because it would just be my style.
In terms of like not having a specific, I guess, kind of genre or something going into it, it's just the fun of it is just figuring out what we like to do. Because like we won't know until we start doing it. I think we have an idea of what we wouldn't like to do.
Such as.
Yeah, I want to hear things you don't want to do.
Long form gameplay content.
Pretty much, yeah. Not interested in doing like gameplay
Long
stuff.
form gameplay content. Like, what does that mean?
Short form gameplay content.
You want to just straight
What's long form? Like a continuous several parts?
like a multi-part let's play or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Even any let's play to begin with, like
playing a game for 3 minutes.
I think this seems the whole motif of the channel so far of what we've.
The 10 minutes thing comes from monetization, right?
No, I hate games.
Oh, okay.
I think the motif going in right now is we want to be kind of as active and going out as much as possible and just like doing stuff. We don't want to be like sitting down doing something, you know what I mean? That's why games doesn't seem to like it'll fit for us very much. But
Do you feel like Couch Hop is too far away from what you guys are trying to do?
Yeah.
a little bit, but not in like a bad way. It's just different things. So, but again, it's still too early to like give you specifics, and like we have ideas. I don't want to spoil anything.
I mean,
right
mostly
now.
just because you guys like we put up the PAX thing.
Yeah.
And then like you guys had the channel teaser in the descrition. So
Yeah.
I'm just giving you guys, I guess, a platform. To,
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
no, you're welcome. You know, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything right now for sure. It's a little bit early, but we have a general idea of what we want to do. We have a general idea of what we don't want to do, but it's just in terms of like the genre of the channel, exactly what we're going to do. It's still a little bit too early to tell, but we just the whole thing
I think
is
it's great.
Thank
I'm
you.
just not sure like
Thank you.
what you want to know.
Do you have any specific questions about
Like,
anything?
what was your when you started Couch Hop?
Like, you want me
what
to
was
ask a specific question? I was just asking like just general
I
questions.
mean, like when you
about it,
started
just-
Couch Hop, like, did you have like concepts that broad? I guess.
I mean, like I was showing it on my stream not so long ago. I had a big planner that like I had like 3 or 4 months of like content slated for of like show ideas and stuff that we had spent, because we didn't just launch the channel with the trailer. We had launched the company, I guess we'll call it, like a month or two before even the channel trailer. So we would have videos going up after the trailer, so people could be like, "Oh, this is happening, right?"
Yeah.
So
There's
what's-
definitely a business plan, because it had to be, because we were escaping one business to
Right, and plus we had to pay people and stuff. So if it was
Yeah.
like, if we were just like, just fuck it, dude, let's just make something. You know, there's no guarantee that, you know, people would get paid for doing the work, because we had like guys like Aaron, like Joe, and them that were getting paid to edit. So
Yeah.
had to be sort of business minded, I guess, in that way.
Yeah, the way it is for us right now is like we're trying to focus on it to the capacity that we can, but again, still splitting it between also with Couch Hop as well. So it's
I think what you guys will find, sorry to cut you off, but I think
no
what
worries.
you'll find is that like with you making this, you'll see a lot of people that watch Couch Hop that will go and see what you guys are up to. That will
Oh, no
see
doubt. I think
the Succession or whatever.
we're almost at 50,000 subs, and it's been about 2 days, I think. And no doubt, almost pretty much everyone from there is from Couch Hop for sure. I think our
great.
Does that worry you?
does that worry me? Not particularly. I
Does
think
that worry you?
No, really.
I think the people who are, at least I have the security at least of knowing that like, okay, maybe not all of Couch Op's audience particularly likes me or particularly likes Jacob, but I know that those people who are going to subscribe right now are people that do like us. So at least I have the security of knowing like people actually do want to watch this. So like I know who's watching it. Isn't like with Couch Op, it's a bit of a mix because when you go into it as a new person, for instance, the channel was started by you and by James, and so most of the people who were coming in the beginning were there for you and James. Any new person coming in, like you said, it was the same thing, or it's like it could be kind of hit or miss of whether or not like they'll get shit on or if people, whatever. So bringing somebody new is always difficult. I think that's kind of comforting about having your own thing is that whoever's on there is there to watch you, So that's kind of cool to have. In terms of them being Couch Op fans to begin with, like I don't think it's an issue. Like again, knowing that they're there for us, not just like Couch Op stuff, is helpful. It's a comfort.
I think once we hit a stride, the comparison will just like stop.
Yeah,
which is what happened with you guys.
Exactly.
Hit your stride. You did your content the way you wanted to, and eventually people stopped talking about the creatures as often. It's
as you can tell from our subreddit right now, where everyone's talking about.
Well, the thing is,
when you're in it,
what a beautiful dream you have.
I think at least
the comparison I think only stopped because I instituted a bunch of things that would separate us significantly far from what we were doing over in the creatures. So things like cameras, editing style, all that was like a big deal and played into it. Major like skits and things like that were things that we didn't do over on the creatures.
Yeah.
Gameplays were still there, but that's why I introduced like the third sort of camera you can cut to, so it's not just static, video footage over gameplay like lazily sort of put in. So that was kind of there. I think that was a major.
I think the big thing is when you're branching off from something that you've been a part of before, it's trying to differentiate yourself enough. Like that's exactly what you're saying. It's like doing something that is familiar enough that people can get into. People who knew you previously would be happy to see you doing stuff in that vein, although different enough that it is your own thing. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Like we're not trying to be another Couch Op. We're not trying to be, we're doing really our own thing, but still with enough familiarity that anybody who likes us for specific characteristics will see that in our work, essentially.
Who are your influences?
Our influences? Mm-hmm. In terms of what, style or?
Sure, creatively.
Oh, who's your influences?
Like in what's like on YouTube? Or like stuff that I
want
to
choose how you like
I've
to
heard
answer
like
it.
people reference Eric Andre just off of the trailer, for instance. Is that like
the trailer?
Yeah.
I think you mean the PAX video.
You mean the PAX thing.
Do I mean the PAX thing?
The PAX video is definitely
Eric Andre-esque, yeah.
But like,
okay.
I don't think they're promos Eric Andre at all.
It's weird. I don't know. It's just kind of, you're the kind of creative director.
So, like it feels weird talking about it. It's like taking something so like not that serious.
I know.
Seriously. It's like
this is a self-aware
influences
question because it's kind of funny, but
yeah, I mean,
I think it's still interesting, for people that are interested in it.
Creatively, I don't know. I really don't know. Kind of like I used to watch a lot of Adult Swim when I was a kid because it was the only TV that wasn't garbage, and like
in
HBO
Canada.
shows.
You didn't have any good Canadian television?
It was Teletoon, Johnny Test, 24/7. It was garbage.
Johnny Test was the U.S. though, as well.
We did not have Cartoon Network.
Was there anything specific to Canada?
Shit, garbage.
Nice.
Treehouse channel.
Treehouse. What is that real?
Treehouse is?
No.
You're watching whatever. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird talking about like creative influences when it's just like dumbasses.
We're at the end of the day, I think like we don't really put too much. We don't think super deeply into it. I think it's just.
Listen, you can have influences without having to be super deep about it.
Yeah, no,
it's
I
more
get you.
pretentious to be like, well, we don't really think. Just like, surely there are things that influence you creatively, even if they don't manifest in the work that you're doing. On a daily
there's
basis.
like other like channels I watch. That I think
sure.
Are, like fun, like Super Mega is a really good example. I really like the outside content stuff they do. That's like exciting, I guess. Not necessarily exciting, but I like the abstractness of it.
Yeah, I definitely think like old Filthy Frank videos, stuff like that, just kind of like weird out there stuff. I think we're kind of on the same page of just like we like that sort of weird kind of, I don't know how to explain it, just like surreal sort of style. Like even from the trailer you can tell it was kind of like just the style that we ended up going for with the footage we took, because we took a lot more footage than what ended up in that trailer, but even with what we had, made it kind of just like a little strange. And that was kind of the thing with the name as well. Because, like...
Right. Because before the video was dropping, I was talking to you, and I was like, what are you going to call it? And you're like, I don't know. I'm not good with names. You had the weekend, essentially, to think of a name, so what happened?
We knew that the Boston video was going to go up on that Monday. Mm-hmm. And so we knew that we were going to shout out the channel in it. We didn't have the name. We didn't have the teaser. And it was already probably, Wednesday by that point? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, we need to come up with a fucking name and we need to make this teaser. It was like, okay, we got to figure out when we can do this. And then your task was to like try to figure out where we were going to film and whatever. My task was to come up with the fucking name.
You guys had not even shot the promo at that point.
No. It was shot in the weekend.
2 days.
Edited in the weekend. And put up on the Monday.
So the only idea I had going in was that I said there's the poppy fields because I saw it on Instagram. Everyone was there. I was like, I feel like that'd be a good place to go. It's not too far. Mm-hmm. And then the name I sat on for a while and I was trying to figure it out. And so we had one name for like a month that I really liked, and I was like, maybe we'll just use it even though it's already taken by like some small band. And it was Part-Time. I really liked Part-Time. I don't know why. And the moment, that was the first thing I came up with, and you were like, I like that a lot. And we stuck to that. Even though we knew we couldn't use it, we stuck to it because it was taken by like some band in LA. Then I started coming up with other ones.
You could have gotten away with that.
Probably. But we had
different,
the thing is,
groups.
The main thing, and like
we went through that with.
We've had to go through that with
really?
the different channel. Yeah,
it's funny. And so I wanted to find something like the thing that we want to emphasize was having a name that wasn't taken on anything, so we don't have to use like any underscores for username, like any of that bullshit.
Yeah, like, social media, all that shit.
Yeah, like exactly. So. That was the most difficult part. And so after giving up on Part-Time, I started coming up with like other ones, and one of them was like off sync, off key. I have a whole list here. And you gave no input into this. Anytime I asked you, you're just like, I'm bad at names.
Dude, I don't know names. Why do you think my username is my name?
So is mine. I had Part-Time, off key, off sync. Oh, you want to know what one name was available? And I registered it because I don't want anybody else using it because it's so fucking bad. Sync clap. Sync clap. The word sync clap.
You registered
it? Fucking I took it on everything. Nobody can use sync clap, nor should you. I had a lot, and so I was like tearing my fucking hair out trying to figure out this name because we were filming the teaser the next day, and I was like, I don't want to go in not having a name. Mm-hmm. And so
wait, now pause before you reveal. Let's do an ad read.
Got you.
Let's get a little cliffhanger going here, okay? Hey, guess what? MeUndies. I'm wearing them. You just got a fresh new pair right there. You got some MeUndies? Did we get you underwear yet? I need to get James the subscription to go to you from now on.
Yeah, I haven't gone.
I had a pair of boxer briefs they just dumped on his desk today. I don't know what's going on.
Will these fit you? You don't know if these will fit you?
How big's your ass? I don't know.
The big ass.
Might not fit me.
You got a tall ass.
I'm not really packing a lot when it comes to ass.
That fits.
Those are pretty good. How do they feel?
How's that feel, yeah?
They're soft on the outside.
Guys, there are two types of dudes in the world. Those that go through the gate and those that go over the fence. Well, after years of research and countless experiments with seasoned underwear scientists, MeUndies now has an option for both with their new boxer briefs with a fly. It took a while, but now men from both sides of the aisle can enjoy the world's softest undies. See, they were describing underwear. You go through, you go over. Look at that, incredible, incredible. MeUndies are the softest underwear you'll ever own. They are so soft, they make Bob Ross's voice sound like Gilbert Gottfried. According to this.
That's a bold statement.
It's a bold statement, but they are soft. MeUndies uses the coveted micromodal fabric, which is a full 3 times softer than cotton. Not only will you feel like your loins are being hugged by joy itself, but MeUndies gives you multiple style options for both men and women. Men can now try the new boxer brief with fly. It's the same great cut as boxer briefs with a hole for number 1 now. I wear trunks, you wear boxer briefs. James was more of a straight up boxer guy. Lindsay's got her style. I mean, there's just something for everybody, okay? MeUndies is also the go-to for the softest loungewear on the planet. Hang out in their super comfy lounge pants and onesies. Yes, MeUndies makes onesies, and they're incredible. MeUndies has a great offer for our listeners. Any first-time purchasers, first time you're hearing us, preach the word of MeUndies. When you go to the site, you get 15% off and free shipping with our code. Go to MeUndies.com/CCTV. That's 15% off your first pair, free shipping, and a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Go to MeUndies.com/CCTV. We are all wearing MeUndies, as far as myself, Alex, James. They're all I wear in my drawer anymore. They've replaced all my old underwear. I love MeUndies. You get fun new designs all the time, like this mixtape one that just came in the mail. Lindsay, you just got a new one that we were talking about. It's kind of a cow skull. Shockingly, looks like something that could have been our merch. New designs all the time, super fun. Get yourself a subscription and be comfy. It's great. Thank you, MeUndies, for a long-time sponsorship of this channel. And now, back to the naming saga.
It has it's a bad conclusion. I'll tell you that. It's not very eventful. Well, I was like, so it's the
But this is the moment that defined your future name.
Yeah. Okay. So I decided to go on random word generators of just like I just put in like random nouns and it would just give me random ones. And then so uncanny was one of the words that I saw, and I was like, because I had used off in so many things. I used off key, off sync, off whatever. I was like. And every single one I tried to go to, it was taken on something. Every single one. And I was like, I gotta drop the word off. I'm not gonna find something that works. And then I was like uncanny. I was like, okay, let's try offcanny. Like it's kind of like uncanny, but a little bit off. Wasn't thinking on anything. And I was like, okay, I don't like it. I hate it actually. I didn't like it. I was like, this is bad. Like, why is this the one that I found that I didn't like or that I could use? And then the more I said it in my head, I was like, okay, it was like, okay, maybe it's not that bad. I was like, do I hate it? I don't know. And I wasn't going to use it. And then the next day I picked up Jacob and we were going to drive to share our stuff. And I was like, okay, thought of the name, Offcanny. I know you're not going to like it. Let it sit.
I was like, oh, cool.
You didn't like it. You're like,
Offcanny sounds weird. Offcanny sounds okay. Offcanny, I like it.
And for everybody like I've told, they're like, I don't know if I like it. You know I like it. It's like it's a weird word. It grows on you, yeah. I thought it was fitting. I thought it like if it's funny because I looked at the definition of uncanny just to see if it like had
Uncanny X-Men.
Yeah. What is the definition of uncanny?
Uncanny means strange or mysterious, especially in an unsettling way.
And I get that when I look at you.
But that's the definition. That's the definition of uncanny.
Yeah.
Yours doesn't have a definition.
We're not exactly. We're off canny is like it's almost there, but not quite. It's like just a little off. You know what I mean?
The Offcanny X-Men.
The Offcanny X-Men.
Okay.
There you go.
You're not gonna go fight Magneto.
So you could still make part-time.
I could still make part-time.
You could still switch. Part-time's pretty good.
But yeah,
Cool.
That's about it. I was just laying in bed and stressed out, and eventually I just found it.
Someone else is going to take part-time, you know that now, right?
It's taken already.
Well, I don't mean the band. I mean now the next Color Impaired or something's going to it's time. I'm part-time.
Yeah. Take it, by all means. Take Sync Clap. Try it. See what happens.
Take Sync Clap.
What was some of the original names for you with Couch Hop?
I don't remember. You'd have to ask James that question.
I feel like he had it in his head from those earliest conversations, though, right?
Because we talked about it was like way back in Colorado. Well, I think even we lived together. I honestly, he says that I came up with it, but I don't even remember coming up with it.
Really?
So, yeah. Couch Hop, Couch Co-op. I think we probably had a few different names we came up with. In terms of co-op, I think we were all throwing the word co-op, like cooperational, that type of stuff. We probably thought of, but whatever.
Wow.
Crazy, dude.
I think I missed those conversations. I think the second time I heard
because you weren't around for.
But I remember like when he was like, "Oh, we should do this side project," and at first like one of you wasn't, or like was trying to like get you on board with it or whatever. Because even like Jared was in the picture, I feel like Jared was one. I was like, "Oh, are you guys gonna do that or not?" Anyways, who cares? Kind of upload schedule are you looking at? Some weekend shooting vibes. So this is kind of like
when it's done and when it's ready.
Yeah, I think right now ideally we're trying not to take any time off of couch shop work, so like we don't want to have to take days off. Yeah. So we probably
go out on a limb and say that would be ideal for
that
us,
would be
definitely.
ideal.
we probably would just be shooting weekends. I think our whole thing right now is I don't ever foresee us doing daily uploads. I don't even think like down the line we're gonna do daily uploads.
That's brutal. I mean, it's the upkeep is.
Yeah, I think it's a bit too because we want to try to as much as we can try to keep the
I don't see how you guys would pull off daily uploads.
That's exactly like logistically it wouldn't make any
That's
sense.
the inherent compromise of doing gaming content is that not every video for a daily upload can be like, cool, I went out. And,
Sure.
you know what I mean? It's like, okay, you can record a gaming session and then now Tuesday is this and Thursday is this and it can be funny, but then Wednesday we go to the park and play with the fake bomb and like.
I think the most we'd max out at is like 2 a week.
If that would be like later down the line when it's like 100% what we're focusing on. I think for now, what seems like logistically what makes sense would be maybe 1 video a week if we can knock that out at some point, or
Just shooting
a week and a half, something. Yeah, we're just gonna shoot every odd weekend or so and just see what we can do. And if it takes longer, it's not gonna be consistent. There's not gonna be a set day of the week right now. It's just too early to tell. But we want to get our first stuff out as soon as we can and try to backlog a couple of things so that we can continue working and have those backed up anyways. But we're trying to get it started. We still haven't filmed the first video as of filming this podcast. It still hasn't happened. But we are going to be working on it soon. But we just wanted to get it out there as soon as we could, essentially. So
Why is that? Just to force yourself to do it? That type of thing?
I think
real.
A little bit. I think having it be real, yeah, it is definitely a sort of a thing of like, we've talked about it for so long and that we knew we could do it at any given point previously, but I think that we needed to have it started and out there to like give us the motivation, like, okay, let's actually get this moving and do it.
You guys are, well, I think Jacob said earlier, like, it's just like we don't want to take it too serious because just a couple dumbasses or whatever.
At the end of the day.
But it's rare that 2 people, if ever, make a channel and have nothing on it and 50,000 people subscribe to it. Obviously, there's people that want to watch
That blew my
it.
mind.
Whatever you guys
actually.
are doing, they want to
They
see
put
it.
they did put a promo on it. James D'Angelo started a YouTube channel, didn't put anything on it. So props to you for at least putting a promo on it.
Yeah, that's what we were worried about. Was like, because we knew we were gonna announce it anyways in the Boston video, no matter what. So we really wanted to make sure we had something on there. We said like we could do it without it, but
I'm not talking
Why?
shit. James, I want you to put something on your YouTube.
You are talking shit, though. It's fine. We can leave it
I
alone.
want him. I would have liked the promo from
Do
James.
you guys ever feel weird talking about YouTube like so seriously? Like with such intent?
What's this hill you're dying on about the serious YouTube
No, I
shit?
just, it's like, for me, it's weird to like have to express it as like a serious thing at all. It's like,
Well, you guys are saying, like...
Yeah, but for me, it's a career I've worked in for almost over 10 years now. So it's not, to you, it's still fresh and sort of something you can, dare I say, dabble in and sort of enjoy like a creative thing on the side.
Well, if you guys
For
are
me,
saying you
it's
want to
like-
upload once a week, you know, for however long you're trying to establish something, you guys work under couch job, you guys are my friends, like, do you not want us to take it seriously or something? Do you just not want
no,
me to take it seriously?
it's not like a want or like a thing. It's just, I don't know, it's just strange to talk about for me.
I don't think it always has like the gravitas that like you're ascribing to it. We talk about it professionally mostly because it just is a professional atmosphere. But I feel like video to video, it's not that serious.
Yeah.
Like especially when he pitches me concepts, you know.
definitely when we've filmed stuff in the past, even like with like the music video you did or even the teaser we did, it didn't feel like it just felt like we were just dicking around. Like it just felt like we were just kind of having fun and doing it. I guess that's why that sort of translates over to like when the video does come out, people like take it very seriously. It's like we were just kind of having fun, you know. So it is kind of like hard to get into the headspace of like.
But I don't
treating it. I know. Yeah, I get what you mean.
There's a middle ground.
Yeah,
for
there is
sure,
definitely
right?
a middle
You don't
ground.
ever want to feel like you're not. Well, you know, there's definitely obviously videos where it's not as like light in tone or whatever. But like if you completely get away from that feeling, then it's just like we're just doing it. So.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, we're just trying to have fun with it as much as we can. We don't want to put out anything that we wouldn't want to do ourselves just for fun. And hopefully that translates over to what's on screen, you know, like just the things we're going to do is just stupid fun.
Are you telling me that all of your good ideas that you've given to Couch Hop are now going to go to this other thing you're working on? I can't rely on you anymore for creative input.
No,
I'm still
they're
working
running at
it.
0. They put 100%, and they can't possibly.
Yeah, I don't remember giving you any ideas. I don't know what the fuck you're
that was my subtle joke. And
Yeah.
We're hitting all kinds of levels of self-awareness this time, so.
Wow.
Yeah, I just wanted to be clear that we're not leaving Couch Up because some people were confused about that. And we didn't really.
For now.
After all we've done for you, we bring you in off the streets, send you across the planet, give you money, give you raises.
Actually,
you'd be like,
that's actually
fuck
true.
you, Brett, you bitch.
That's what someone actually was really mad about. I remember reading someone who was like, "You guys are the fucking scum of the earth. How dare you use their good graces and ditch these fuckers?" It's like,
Wait, somebody said that?
Mad. Yeah, someone was heated.
What was her name?
I don't know. I banned them.
Good.
I just thought. I read it. I was like, that's an interesting perspective. I wonder if that's true.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Well, I think if you left us and we were like, cool, what do we, we're obviously already underhanded. We're depending on everybody that's here, so.
We wouldn't. I don't think we would do that.
Yeah,
Well, I don't think you would do that.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I would like to think. I don't think you would do that.
Here for the long haul, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
It's not that long, so don't worry. Just a little bit.
Damn.
Guys, I wish you the best. You know who
Thank you.
else? What else I wish you? Sponsors in your future. Sponsors just like Robinhood. Maybe just make a little.
I'd like
You know what I
that.
mean? Just a little.
I love Robin.
What's Robin Hood?
You know Robin Hood?
What's Robin?
Oh, we'll tell you.
It's
Three
kind
people
of like
hang
what
out.
we're doing right now, right? Giving from the rich to the poor.
Or like middle class to the homeless.
In that scenario, we all make like the same amount of money. I don't think anybody's really the rich. You're the rich, I think.
Am I? And you guys are all taking
And he drives a nicer
from
car than
me.
me too. Oh, we're taking from you?
Yeah. It's my passion,
You took years of my life. So how do you?
I'm sorry you were doing something way more important with your life at that time.
Sorry.
What?
What was the joke? What was the joke?
We just looked at each other very scared. We didn't know what was happening.
Oh, was that the bit?
Sometimes you
It
guys
wasn't a bit,
argue,
it was
and I
real.
wonder if it's going to end up in fisticuffs.
Lindsay says to do the ad read. Guys, what is Robinhood? Robinhood is an investing app that lets you buy and sell stocks, ETFs, options, and cryptos, all commission free. I think all three of us have it on our phone.
I do. I'll check my Snapchat stock.
Oh yeah. While other brokerages charge up to $10 for every trade, Robinhood doesn't charge any commission fees, so you can trade stocks and keep all of your profits. Plus, there is no account minimum deposit needed to get started, so you can start investing at any level. The simple, intuitive design of Robinhood makes investing easy for newcomers and experts alike. View easy to understand charts and market data, and place a trade in just 4 taps on your smartphone. You can also view stock collections, such as 100 most popular, female CEOs, stuff like that. With Robinhood, you can learn how to invest in the market as you build your portfolio, discover new stocks, track your favorite companies, and get custom notifications for price movements, so you never miss the right moment to invest. What do you think about Robinhood?
It's pretty good. It is very easy to use and it's very easy to invest in stuff. And investing seems very difficult and it's very intimidating, but this makes it pretty easy.
It's a good place to start.
My Snapchat stock is doing okay actually. It's not doing too bad. Went up a little bit.
Went up a little
It's like
bit.
$12. So if I ever want to cash out and get $12.
It's good to know. Robinhood is giving listeners of CCTV a free stock like Apple, Ford, or Snapchat to help you build your portfolio. Sign up at cctvpodcast.robinhood.com. That's cctvpodcast.robinhood.com.
Invest in weed.
Invest in dispensaries, weed. Invest in whatever you want to invest in, but get started investing
Not
because
Snapchat. Don't invest in Snapchat.
you don't want to be
Probably
an
not a
old
good idea.
man
It's not a good idea.
eating dog food because you didn't fucking invest in anything. Plan for your future. Listen, you certainly can't be YouTube forever for anybody. So let's
What's your
get.
plan after YouTube?
I'm gonna kill myself.
You've said that a couple of times. Like that's not the first time you've said
Cut
that.
that part out.
Yeah, that's what we do. You're on CCTV. It's just one long take. You ask them serious questions. Why don't you take their questions seriously?
Because I don't think is it a serious question?
I am
don't
kind of
know.
curious.
I don't know. I'm gonna go back to my YouTube channel where I upload a bunch of stuff that I like to do.
Are you gonna stay out in LA?
Huh?
You're gonna stay out in LA?
I'm gonna stay out in fucking LA. Have you seen this place? People live out here under these conditions with the things happening outside.
Is that a
Probably
yes?
not.
Okay.
Probably not. No.
Or did you just go back to Colorado?
I was
go back to
asking
Colorado and
like,
start
after
another house.
YouTube, like. I meant like after like YouTube in general. Like, do you think this is something you're gonna be doing for?
When you're a 50-year-old man.
Yeah.
It's hard to say that. I've been doing it for like 10 years. So is it like, am I gonna do something else? I don't know. I mean, streaming is great at the moment. Streaming pays out dividends better than YouTube, arguably, and with a lot less work that you have to put into it, which is pretty spectacular. I wish that I still like doing YouTube. I mean, I'm still doing this channel with you guys, and I still like uploading my own time when I can. Because I enjoy it. I've always enjoyed making stuff and putting it up and getting feedback and whatever. In fact, I like YouTube more than streaming even. I like that I can make a video and then people watch it, and that's the trade. And they can say, I like it or didn't like it, and I can be like, great, and I go home. Streaming is more like you put the stuff out there and then someone gives you $5 and you're like, cool, and then someone gives you 200 and you're like, I didn't do anything different. Why are you giving me this much money for this work they even put half-ass into, or sorry, I put half as much work into it than I did something else, you know? If YouTube paid out better, I'd probably just be doing YouTube all the time. But
Do you see yourself doing like either when you're like 50?
When I'm 50? Sometimes I'm like, man, that's pretty remarkable. But then I look at Funhouse and I'm like, oh, there is a platform where you can be old and into video games and people will still watch it.
Achievement Hunter.
Achievement Hunter,
those
yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Who's the oldest person in the Let's Play family?
Jeff.
Jeff, I think.
Followed probably by Jack, right?
How old are they?
In 40s.
What's like the median age of like each company? Because I think here, excluding me, it would be like late 20s, 30, maybe.
Median, yeah.
At this point, yeah, probably like 27.
Is that like younger?
Just Matt, Lindsay, Tony, myself, and John now outnumbered.
Ever since this Brett guy came along, like all of us young people have just been, you know, we're like
let's count how many
like becoming
new gray hairs I
Us.
have in them.
Yeah, all of us young people, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, buddy. Us.
We're in a different generation than you are.
What's up?
We're in a different
Well,
generation.
that's what I'm saying. We are in a different generation than some of these older guys.
You're grouped in this generation.
I'm grouped into this
feel
generation?
Like,
Yeah.
You feel younger end of like the millennial spectrum, but you're on the edge of it, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I feel
Brett
like
was around when like Power Rangers had like real faces, you know?
They don't have real faces anymore?
No, it's just like all animated and shit now.
Oh.
They actually have like good cartoons nowadays. But Brett got to see Godzilla when he was in costume. He was around before even color. Like he was watching black and white television.
But he feels generationally less disconnected than, you know, other people.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Us guys, you know, we gotta stick
I
together.
mean, you don't feel like Gen Z, you know what I mean?
I'm not a zoomer.
Dude,
You're not
sometimes
a
I
Zoomer.
talk to like a 16-year-old and I'm like,
Even then, yeah.
you know what I mean? So
Well, they're all like on Adderall and stuff anyway, so.
They all want to kill themselves.
yeah, that's the thing.
That's the thing.
Depression's the wave.
Depression's like a thing now with the young teens.
You know what's crazy? Depression has always been a thing.
I don't know,
But
man.
now it's like hip and marketable.
It's like, yeah, like Billie Eilish. You look at her, it's like
Before you
that.
would get like depressed because you had to build a pyramid and you were in bondage, but now you get depressed because
Yeah, that was a couple generations ago. but-
It's more depression because like there's 40.
Do you remember being in bondage?
I remember I'm in bondage every day until Rooster Teeth. Anyways, wow. Well, here's just a short list. If you're trying to support all of the wild personalities here at Couch Hop, make sure you subscribe to Offcanny. Make sure you go over and check out ImmortalHD over on Twitch.tv. Make sure you check out Linzbot, now streaming every Monday on Twitch. Make sure you check
Is
out.
that a work day? You stream on Mondays?
Yeah, I'm working at 8 p.m. at night.
You better be.
I do that sometimes.
It happens.
Like a lot, actually.
I'm gonna check out this Billie Eilish guy. Sounds pretty cool.
That's pretty funny.
Furthermore,
What about you, Brett? Where's
Watch
your
Tony's old
streaming career?
videos. Just wait. Just when Matt and I go off and start our own thing, you know,
do it.
who knows?
Be great.
Who knows?
Bear would make a better like gangster, I think. Nowadays, you know.
You turn into a life of crime. That's the next step removed from YouTube.
I think you just full send it into just crime life.
I don't even know how to respond to that, honestly. I'll take it. I'll take that under advisement, I guess. Thank you for that vote of confidence for my criminal enterprise.
I was trying to tell. I forgot the cameras were here. I was just more like,
Oh, that was like just some
yeah, that was,
on the side advice.
yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna go shoot cooking show. Thanks for watching CCTV. Thanks for making time in your day to come in here.
Thanks for promoting us. Appreciate it.
It's our pleasure.
can we get a tour of your house?
Well, bye.
My temperature runs a couple of degrees high, around 100.
Tonight, the heat is on with Kathleen Turner and Academy Award winner William Hurt. When the passion is too intense, when the heat gets too hot, it leads to cold-blooded murder.